Let's get it started. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mr. McQuaid channel. Thank you for taking the time to stop in and enjoy some of the content here on the channel. This is the first of what will hopefully be many episodes to come. The first episode is going to be about a game called Subnautica. Subnautica is a scuba diving survival type game. Whenever I go diving, I try and explain to my friends what the experience is like, and it's very difficult to do that with words. So I'm hoping this game is going to help me do that, but with some visual images. In this first episode, we're going to create our repair tool and our scanning tool. We're also going to figure out how to get some food and water and just get started and get ready for some big exploring. So if you're ready and I'm ready, then let's get started. Power failure. That sounds like an electrical problem. Not my department. Somebody's getting fired, I think. There's an extra seat there. I guess we didn't care to bring anyone else along. It's alright, I guess. We don't need to be in the sharing room. Oh, ouch. Okay. There we go. Sometimes needs a little extra love. Oh, alright, here we go. Okay, so left and right click. Use it. Remember, folks, we're sweeping. Pass. Pull the pin, aim the nozzle, and squeeze the handle and sweep from side to side. There we go. Oh, there we go. Again with the tapping. Well, we can see that our Altera products are more reliable than our ship.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the data bank for detailed survival advice.
I think we need to go into the settings of that PDA and turn down the optimism. It's too much. Alright, so, wow, we're in a beat up pod here. If we just pop outside here for a second, let's see what we're dealing with. Oh boy. That's unfortunate, but it also tells you that the water's not extremely deep, so that's good.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. Zero human life signs.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be, yeah. What I do like, though, is that when we bailed from this ship, when we came down from up there, we came prepared, folks. Our flippers were already on. That's right. Check these babies out. Oh, and our fire extinguisher. Ready to go. Woo! Alright. Okay, so the first things we want to be doing here when we first get started is we're going to need a repair tool to repair our pod and our scanner tool so we can scan new things and be able to get new blueprints. So these are some acid mushrooms. Oh boy. And once we have the scanning tool, then we can, like I said, build new blueprints. And then once we have new blueprints, we can build more things, and eventually it'll lead to really awesome subs and rides. Now, our first problem, of course, is that we can't stay underwater very long to gather these resources that we need. So we want to try and get what the resources we need to gather that. Well, what resources do we need? That's an excellent question. Why, thank you. Once we head inside, the tool that we need to use to build things is right here. This is the fabricator, and we're definitely gonna need some titanium. Oh, I didn't bring any more of that. That's not very handy. I can build the standard tank now so I can stay down a little longer. Very handy. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So let's head down here. Our food, if you look on our left of the screen here, we have our oxygen, of course, our food, water, and our health. We're a little low on food. Lucky for us, we have an ocean here full of food. So, if we grab these peepers here... Come here, you. Come back here. Quick little guy. Okay. Over here.
New creature discovered.
Come here. Get back. Oh, he's gonna jump. Okay. And I think... You know what, we'll get one more just in case. Come here, you. Like a shark. There we go. Oh. Hey. What's up? Copper, very handy.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely.
The optimism, I mean, there's got to be a setting for that. We got to turn that way down. Just trying to fill us with hoop. What do we got now? So we can also use the fabricator to cook food, which is nice.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs.
It does all of that, but it does not season. Seems silly to me. What are we doing here? Oh no. Oh no, no. So what do we need? We need more scrap metal. And we need some of this crete vine to make some rubber, so we can get ourselves some flippers. Because the tools that we need, the repair tool, for example, needs the rubber silicone, and the cave sulfur. Oh boy, what's the knife need? Just titanium and rubber silicone as well. So let's go get some of that. Whoop. There. Right here. Perfect. What do we got here? Perfect. Oh, look at that. Right here. Ooh. These guys right here. This fellow right here. Yeah, him making those creepy noises. I know what Finding Nemo leads you to believe. But he doesn't follow that similar philosophy of fish are friends, not food. Yeah, exactly. He eats everything. Can I grab that? Oh, boy. Freaks me out. Alright, let's see. Oh, he's right there. He didn't bite me, thank goodness. Okay, let's see. If we can just grab... If we can just grab some more scrap metal. There's gotta be some around here. Those look like manatees or something. I will say that obviously these fish are all fictional fish, but some of them look like they're based on real fish because, you know, as I've mentioned, as a diver, I've definitely seen these types of underwater environments and similar type fish. Where am I? Am I getting closer to... Oh, look, there's a piece that sticks out here. Oh, what's that? Is that scrap metal? No. Oh, hello. Titanium, perfect. Do we have... And I'm also kind of curious what I'm busting open that rock with. My bare hands. I'm awesome like that. I can just tap it like I tapped that PDA and just get what I want. Oh, my inventory is full. Okay, there's some neat stuff to note here. So where's our pod? Okay, so we're directly 100 meters, 115 meters. We'll call this south. I will say one of the first things you notice right away when you get underwater in your dive gear is the silence. And then it's not silent per se. Like you can hear things. Certainly you can hear your regulator when you're breathing in and out. But you can definitely hear the absence of the sounds that you're used to hearing. And it's sort of just a sort of consistent flowy water sound. So that when any other sound does come out, it's very noticeable. Sound travels 4 times faster underwater. So it's pretty obvious. Silicone rubber. Let's make a bunch of this, because I will say, if you look in your inventory here, it takes up quite a bit of space, so you don't want to hang on to the creep vine as it is. Beep. 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 The rubber, however, doesn't take up much space at all, so we can go ahead and make as much as we want, because we're going to use it for a variety of things. So
detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core. Sustained.
Makes you wonder if there's really, I mean, if a ship that size blows up, is there really a safe place to go? A knife is something useful.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife
Okay, and if we go over here, we can make batteries. We got copper ore and the acid mushroom. And then if we go to our tools, scanner. There we go.
New blueprint acquired.
Beautiful.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data. The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
We cooked the fish, but we didn't eat it. There we go. Perfect. Now you can get some water from the fish when you eat it. However, this is not the best way. Let's take you down the water. I'll show you. Alright. These guys right here, these purple fellas. This one, come back here. The bladderfish is the...
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival
These guys
strategy.
are really handy. You'll see why in just a second. And this is one of the things you can only discover by trying it out. If you ever ask yourself the question, oh, I wonder what would happen if I did this, just go ahead and do it. See what happens. So we could cook the fish, obviously, but look at this option that we did not have before. Water. And voila, filtered water. And we always like to have a couple extra bottles of water in our inventory. Especially if we end up going on longer journeys, we're gonna want to have some water. Oh, I guess we're... Oh, what? Unpowered? Okay, well, hold on. Let's go get the cave sulfur. I'm sure, as you can imagine, it's pretty safe to assume in order to find cave sulfur, you need a cave. So there is also a flashlight you can build, so when you're in these nighttime situations, life can be a little easier for you. I have done a few night dives and a few cave dives, and I can say that Night dives are much scarier than this. Because like this is dark, but when you go on a real night dive and you're down like 30 feet under, even though it's only 30, and you look around, you see nothing, absolutely nothing, unless your spotlight is shined on it. And if it's not shined on it, forget it. You're not seeing anything. Okay, we're gonna go in there in a second just to see if we can find some of that cave sulfur. But yeah, you can't see anything. I was on this night dive one time, and I was checking out this cool little fish that was wiggling around, and out of nowhere, this big fish, this grouper, comes and just eats the poor little fish. Oh boy, oh boy. And I felt so awful because, oh dear. Back up. I felt so bad, yeah, because I essentially helped the big grouper kill that little fish. I was worried that I was going to get attacked from any direction, because you really can't see. Ah!
30 seconds.
That's right away, son. Oh, you want some? Huh? Yeah, stalker. Get out of here. Get. Cave dives are very interesting. But when you do a cave dive, it's so easy to get lost once you get in there, because you start to lose track of up from down. Ooh, lead. Oh, what's this?
30 seconds. Based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
What's this? Cut creepvine with knife.
Oxygen new blueprint acquired.
Oh, good. Oh my gosh. Back up off me, son. There. Stalker. Perfect. So I'm just looking this in the caves here to see if I can't find some of the cave sulfur. What's that? What's this? This is where we pull out our scanning tool. Perfect. We just came out of here, I'm pretty sure.
30 seconds.
Yeah, we did. Okay, let's move our way down here.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Okay. Oh, there's a cave there. We'll go up and come back down. What do we have? Yeah. Some cargo. Is there anything in there? Oh, yeah, look at that. Vehicle bay. Back up off me, son. Eventually, he's going to come back too many times, and might as well fill up on air. When you first start diving, you always go with a group. usually. And then as you progress, you can go with just you and a buddy, but you always have a buddy. If you're smart, you always go with a buddy. If you have all of your own gear and you're going in a 10-foot area and you're just looking for shells or something like that, I mean, going by yourself is not a huge deal. But I would always recommend going with someone. I've never had to use my buddy's alternate regulator, but I've had to give someone mine. You never know when a malfunction's going to come along. Alright. So it's always better to be safe than sorry. Oh jeez, was not paying attention at all. Boo. Do I have... I do. Okay, well, I'm back at my ship here, just after me not paying attention, too busy talking. Tools. Repair tool. Let's get this thing powered up. Perfect. Let's do this. And there we go. Everything falls right back into place as it should.
Lifeboat secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Very good. Let's repair this. Perfect. And look at that, we already have a message.
Radio online. Broadcasting emergency distress signal.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in
Perfect. What?
9
Ugh.
9
Useless.
hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
What do we got for food? I think. Do we have any fish left? We don't. Let's go grab some fish. Whoa, you!
New creature discovered.
Oh, I didn't mean to grab that fish. Sorry. I want the peepers. Let's grab this one too so you can see. Different fish have different values in terms of food.
New creature discovered.
And we'll grab this here. Oops. And we'll cook some fish. The peepa. Okay. So you can cure food so it lasts longer, which is nice. But we're going to eat all of this. So food, peeper's a 32. The Gary fish is 13. And boomerang's 21. So our peeper is really our best bet. Perfect. So there, now we have a repair tool, our scanning tool, and our knife. Fantastic. So that's how we can quickly get all the bare essentials. Now we're able to go and collect more resources so that we can build more tools. In order to do that, we need the blueprints. So we're going to go around with our scanner. There are pieces that have fallen into the water, and we're going to go scan them and find some useful things. I think we're moving. Yeah, so that'll cut it for this episode. Next episode, we'll definitely go get all the pieces we need for the Sea Glide, build that, and then we can start exploring a little bit further once we start getting some distress signals and such. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and come back. Come on back now. Woo!